What's up YouTube? This is Texas Backyard Gardener, and this video I'm going to do an over-the-counter experiment. So as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff here that I just picked up today. Well, besides a couple of items over here that I had already had. But the reason I'm calling this the over-the-counter experiment is because, well, for one, the roly-polies completely destroyed my my squash, and I thought I got hit with the squash vine borer, but I didn't. It's actually roly-polies, and I'm just amazed at the damage these little boogers have done. So I really want zucchini and squash, and really honestly kind of pissed me off that, you know, how the backyard did, and then, you know, these were going good over here, and then come to find out the roly-polies just had a buffet line, you know, just sitting here chomping on all my crap. And so this, I'm gonna go ahead and try to grow squash and zucchini in these Walmart bags, and I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do it yet, but I actually walked around until I found these Walmart bags, and these were next to the cash register, and honestly they don't look like they can hold much, but I've watched a few videos on the internet, and these bad boys can actually hold quite a bit. So what I'm thinking about doing is, I don't know, I'm probably going to turn these handles in and kind of fold it in a little bit, because I really only want about 2 gallons worth of mix. I went ahead and I picked up 4 of these, I think. Yeah, I got 4 of them, and they were 50 cents a piece. And I'm going to try the air pruning. I just don't know where I'm going to set them. So that's kind of the big thing. I don't know where I'm really going to set them. I don't have a kiddie pool. I don't have little saucers or anything. And I was actually thinking about using these buckets over here, these 5-gallon buckets. But I don't know. I mean, I've got 4 of them. I don't know where my other bucket went, but I don't know if these will actually fit in there. Maybe they will. Yeah, they'll fit. Then I can just fill it up. But I'd have to, I'd definitely have to drill holes on the side here. That way it would actually do the air pruning. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I may just set them out on the ground, or maybe just set them maybe in the garden back there in the backyard. Maybe just kind of dig a hole through there, you know, inside. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah. And just let them just set up there like that. I don't know. What's up, sweetie?
There's a wasp over there.
There's a wasp over there? That's fine.
I know, but
So hold on, sweetie. Let me explain something. So is what I got. I just went to Lowe's, and I just picked up pretty much a variety of things. I'm going to try to make like a super soil mix. Maybe not a complete super soil, but maybe some slight modification with just the things that I have around the house that I already had, because I didn't want to spend a bunch of money. All this that I've got here, let's see, the perlite was about $5 a bag. Yeah, it's Miracle Grow, but whatever. The perlite, I got 1 bag at Walmart. It was about $5. The other bag I got at Lowe's. It was about the same price, so maybe a few cents extra. The Garden Tone, this right here, this is a 344 MPK rating. So, you know, the nitrogen, phosphate, and potassium potassium is good for just overall plant health, but the phosphorus, the phosphate, that's good for blooming and root growth. And of course nitrogen really makes the plant grow really green and produce a bunch of foliage. So it's a 3-4-4 blend. I'm going to read the directions on here real quick because I don't really know. It says 1 pound equals 3 cups. How to apply: single plants, sprinkle a 1/3 cup around the drip line of the plant, so just side dressing. Row planting, sprinkle 1 1/3 or 1 1/3 cup each side per 5 feet. Keep plant food 3 inches from the stem. Water thoroughly after planting. Herbs. So it looks like it's just pretty standard. So if I mix some of this in to the super soil, I'd probably put about 1/2 cup, I guess, or maybe 1 cup. I'm not going to mix all this in, or all these bags. I'm probably going to do 1/2 bag each, and I'm going to put equal parts. So 50% of the cow manure and compost, 50% of the mushroom compost, 50% of the topsoil, and 50% of the potting soil. And then I've got some peat moss over here. I'm going to put probably maybe an equivalent of 1 gallon of peat moss. Mix that in. I've also got my azomite. I'll probably put maybe 2 cups of that in. And then I've got my limestone. I'll probably put maybe 1/2 cup of that in. And then the Epsom salt, I'll probably put maybe 1/4 cup of that. And then of course the perlite, I'm going to use a whole bag of the perlite and just kind of mix it in and see what I've got. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and mix this in first. This is what I'm going to mix it in. I've got one of these blue containers with a lid, and I've already got some mix in there. It's not much in there, but that's just some compost. You see, it's not that much. Just some compost, and actually I don't even know what's. Looks like compost, and I mixed in some peat moss in there, so I'll probably just keep that in. Not a big deal. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright y'all, I just had to show y'all this real quick. Alright, so this is the cow manure and compost, and this is what that looks like. So it looks like really good dirt. But this right here is the mushroom compost, and look at that. That kind of looks, honestly, it looks like mashed together turd. And I don't know, smell it, dude.
Wow, smell it.
Smell it. What does it smell like?
It smells pretty plain, actually.
Ugh. It just smells like,
Dirt.
yeah, like really just dirt. Alright. Don't put half of that in there. Put about 1/4 of it in there. So just dump a chunk over. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Oh man, there's a rip in it. Crap. Alright. We'll pick that up, stick it in there. It's really, it's kind of,
Looks like crap.
it's really clay. Okay. Whatever. Alright, grab that potting soil. Let's mix, let's try to go 1/2 of that in there. And all this is just over the counter Happy Grow stuff. What does this potting soil look like? Oh, it's got some looks like it's got some perlite in there. It's got, looks like composted material mixed in with some perlite. All right, go ahead and,
Split half.
yeah. All right, that's good. It's not really half, but that'll work for now. All right. All right, and then grab a bag of that perlite. We're gonna throw a whole bag of that in there. Now that's kind of dusty, dude. So yeah, that's kind of dusty. Yeah, pour it down low.
Is that a whole bag, right?
Yep, whole bag. Let's get it all in there. All right, that's good. All right, where's that little? Grab that little shovel and mix that up real good.
With this?
Yep. Is that mushroom compost?
Yeah, it's all pumped up.
All right. Throw a few scoops of, I don't know, about 5 scoops in there of that. It's really compacted, so yeah, you gotta dig in there. Careful. Oh, that's a little scoop, isn't it? There's 2, 3, that's good. All right, mix that up in there. Might even go mix it up in that wheelbarrow. That'd probably be easier, huh?
Yeah.
Here, bring that wheelbarrow over here.
Shoot and get stuff in there.
That's fine. We'll just use it. Because what I did is that little bit that was left in here, I emptied it in the wheelbarrow. But we're gonna empty this mix right in here. And hopefully we can mix it in a lot better, because this is way bigger. Oh yeah, yeah, we'll definitely be able to mix it in a lot better than that. All right, I'm gonna mix that in. Make sure you chop all those clots up. Alright, we're going to finish doing this. I might put maybe another scoop of peat moss in there. And then we're going to put about a half a bag of this topsoil. Mix it in there. Alright, y'all. We'll be back. Okay, we did another scoop of the peat moss. Mixed it in real good. I'm really debating on if I should put that topsoil in or if I should use that for something else. But hey, we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Let's throw about a half a bag of that topsoil in. What does that topsoil look like? It looks just like
Wet sand.
yeah, looks just like sand. Okay. Or yeah, brown dirt really. That'll work. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab that azomite. Let's put, I think there's a cup in there. Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and get a nice big scoop of that. I think that's just a 16 ounces of, yeah, now that's really dusty. 16 ounce cup, maybe? Yeah. Alright, go ahead and sprinkle that in. Never overdo that stuff. You want to be careful too, because if the wind is blowing this way, you don't want to stand there because it'll blow up in your face. So the wind's going this way, so we're safe. Alright, we're good on that. Grab that box of lime. Yep.
That's what you call it.
Yeah, open that up. We're gonna put probably about we can use that same cup, I guess. Or just set it on the ground, dude. Well, you're not wrestling with it. Probably throw, I don't know, just reach in there and grab like a small handful. That'll work. That'll work. Lime may raise the pH a little bit, but I don't think it'll raise it too much. Yeah. Just mix your hands in the compost and it'll get it off. Yeah. There you go. It's like you're washing your hands and yeah. There you go. That worked, didn't it? Okay. Alright, go ahead and throw that rubber band back on there. Okay. Good deal. Grab that Epsom salt.
Where?
It's in that blue, and that's just Kroger brand too. I didn't buy anything super special. We're just gonna pour. It's already open. It's already open. Yeah, we're just gonna pour. I don't know, maybe not too much. Just pour some in your hand. Let's see. Let me see what that looks like. Yeah, sprinkle that in. Maybe one more of those. Yeah, so about how much ever that is. I don't know, maybe 1/8 of a cup. That's not very much. Okay, grab that garden tone. That's going to be our fertilizer. That's the 344. Hey, sweetie. What does that stuff look like? Oh, that looks like just some, I don't know if y'all can see it in there. It's just some granules, really. Alright, we're gonna, let's, alright, I'm gonna eyeball this, so reach in there and grab a handful of it. It does smell awful. Watch out, sweetie, go that way. Just sprinkle some in there. Watch your eyes, sweetie. Go ahead and throw another handful in there. Maybe one more handful. Watch out, sweetie. Get back over there. Okay, let's mix it all up. We might add just a whole nother bag of perlite. We'll see. But we're gonna get this mixed up real good, and we'll be back. All right, so it's mixed up real good. I don't know if y'all can see what that looks like, but the perlite is mixed in there real good. It looks like some really decent potting soil slash whatever. So just to recap, we put, I don't know, maybe 1/3 of the bag of potting soil, half a bag of cow manure and compost mixed in. We did about a quarter of a bag of mushroom compost. We did a half a bag of topsoil. We put probably about a cup of the garden tone, the 344 in there. We put about, I don't know, about 1/8 of a cup of Epsom salt. We did a whole bag of perlite. We did about 16 ounces of azomite. And we did, what about maybe a quarter cup of the lime, maybe not even a quarter cup of lime. And then we put 4 big scoops of the peat moss in there. And we're mixing it up. And I'm really debating on whether or not to add another bag of perlite just to give it that more aeration and fluffiness to the soil. I may do that. I may just add another half bag in there. I don't know. Hey, Jerem, go ahead and grab that perlite. Let's add a half bag. We'll add. That's fine. Will it open up?
No.
All right, watch out, sweetie. Here, set that down. Set that down. Watch out, sweetie. Get back. Yeah, half a bag.
That's a lot. What is
It's good.
that? What is that, Daddy?
It's perlite.
What does perlite do with the plant?
Do what?
What does that do with the plant?
It's I forgot the technical term, but you're gonna have to wash your hands.
Ooh, it's kind of bumpy.
Perlite, what it's used for is you mix it into potting mix or you mix it into your soil, and it creates air pockets in there. This stuff is really fluffy. It's really fluffy, and it creates air pockets throughout the soil. That way, it gives the roots gives the roots room to grow, so the soil's not really compacted, which is what I probably should have had back there in the backyard garden, because that was crazy. All right, Jeremy, you gonna mix this in?
I want to mix it.
No, no. Get back, sweetie. All right, stop playing with that. So while he's mixing it in, we can read the bag right here. It says improves drainage, aeration, and potting mix. And it's enriched with Miracle-Gro plant food, which sucks. I'm just now reading that. I don't know what the MPK is on this. Oh, okay, it looks like it's 0.07. Nitrogen is 0.07, so it looks like a 7.7 type blend. Yeah, maybe not even a 7. It's 0.07. No, it is 7. As you move the decimal place over twice to the right, and it's 777. So that's the 7.7 blend. So we'll see. Between 777 and the 344 for the garden tone, who knows what's going to happen. But this is just an experiment. We'll see what goes on. Because I'm going to try to plant in these Walmart bags and try to do some kind of a, I don't know, rig it up as a air pruning type thing, but without all the nifty gadgets. Alright, so we got it mixed up is what we got to do. We got to fill these Walmart bags. So that's what we're going to do now, and we'll start filling all 4 of these Walmart bags, and we'll be right back.
I'm gonna take this one.
All right, keep going. Fill it up. Keep going. We only got one more. And we're going to top these off. Alright. So this is what these look like so far. I've only filled it up about this much. We're going to top them back off. But I folded them down inside. So I'm going to get this one, set that one over there, and then we'll see where we're at when we fill this last one up. We're going to top them off. Alright, be right back. Alright, y'all. So we got all 4 of our little bags. I think is what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this into the backyard, and in that middle one, that middle bed, I think we're going to dig some holes, 4 big holes in there, and then we're going to set this down into the ground, maybe about an inch or 2 to give it some support, and then we're going to soak this really, really good with water, give it a real good soaking, and probably let it set there overnight. And then tomorrow is what we're going to do is we're going to go out there and plant. I'm going to do two per bag. I'm going to do two zucchinis per bag, maybe two yellow squash and 2 zucchinis, and then we'll see what happens. So we're going to go back there and get these set into the raised bed, and we'll be back. All right, y'all, we're in the back of the in the backyard back here, and I tried to save 2 little peppers. I replanted them in this loose soil, but I don't know. I side dressed them, gave them a crap load of fish emulsion, liquid feed, and I don't know. We'll see what happens. But during intermission, I guess I'll show y'all. Look at these long tie beans. I mean, they just keep growing. They're like little soldiers, man. I gave them, I haven't even been paying attention to these at all, but I gave them a real deep soaking of water yesterday. And you know, there's ants on them. You know, I mean, look at that middle one. I mean, so I don't know if it's aphids and the ants are sucking the sweetness out of the aphids, because the aphids will suck all the sugars out of the plant, and they'll sit on the plant, and then the ants will attack the aphids and then start chomping on the aphids, and just it's just a vicious cycle. But that middle plant is just garbage. But check out this one over here. This one's doing pretty good. It's still going. That's just so weird, because I haven't done anything to these freaking plants at all. I've literally just ignored them. But yesterday I came out here and I saw that they were doing pretty good. So I decided to give them a real deep watering. I mean, I soaked this bed like crazy. And then I side dressed them with some, just some of that regular Job's organic fertilizer. I didn't do nothing special. I didn't use the garden tone because I just got the garden tone today. So anyway, that's that. Let's get back over here to what we came out here to do. We're going to do this middle bed right here. So Jerem, go ahead and grab the each bag, and we'll just space them out. And while I was out here, I was thinking, I was like, well, how the heck am I going to water these things? Because it's not going to be in a kiddie pool at all. I'm not going to do the kiddie pool thing. Yeah, that's real good clay. That's our dirt right out here, or clay. But yeah, so I got to figure out how I'm going to water these things, and I may do drip irrigation. I may hook up my drip irrigation line. I don't know, or I may just come out here and just set them there. We're going to place them, and then we'll dig around them. I may hook up the drip irrigation again. I don't know. It would help, because I could put it at 7:30 in the morning and then 7:30 at night, and give it some real good watering. That might just work. 4 bags. I'll have to space them out, but this is going to be interesting to see. This is just an experiment, so I have no clue. I have no clue how this is going to work or what the results is going to be, but I'm sure going to try. Hey, sweetie.
Sorry, Peter. Can't let you out.
Alright, so this is the way they looked before. We're going to dig around a hole, get them to set in there just a little bit. That way they won't spill over for whatever reason. And we'll be right back. Just real quick, this is the last one. So as you can see, I didn't really dig down too deep. And, I basically just set it down in there. Nothing real fancy, and I'm just gonna move this around the base, kind of give it some support. And that's pretty much it. So this is how they look all the way down, and I'm gonna get the watering container, that blue one sitting right over there. I'm going to fill it up with some water and give this a real good soaking and let it sit. I'll probably throw, I don't know, the only mulch I have is what's on the ground here and some cedar mulch. So I'll probably give this a real good soaking and then just put a light layer of cedar mulch right on top. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so I'm watering it up. It's really starting to look like soup in there. You can see all the perlite mixing in. That's fine. Let that do what it needs to do. Come over here on this one. I'm just dumping a ton of water in here. Get it nice and wet.
What just happened? What did it stop?
Huh?
What did it stop?
What, sweetie?
Why did it stop?
What stopped? Oh, the water? Oh, because I only set it for 5 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to let this brew, so it's almost going to be just like compost tea, kind of, if you think about it. Alright, so we filled that up. Alright, I'm going to fill this up with what we captured right there, and I'm going to do the other ones, and then I'll be right back. Alright, we got them all filled up with water. It's starting to drain through and really get everything wet. This one is soaked all the way through. It's I can tell that we'll probably need to come out here tonight and give it another nice good drenching to make sure it's really all soaked in real good. But that's it. Jeremy's going to go back there and grab the cedar mulch, and we'll mulch on top of this for today. And I don't know. Shoot, we may even just get some of this and mulch on top, or pick up some of this stuff. We might just pick up some of this stuff and just mulch on top, because it's getting to where it's broken down pretty good. All right. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll get some of this hardwood mulch down here and set on top, and then we'll be good to go. I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I just grabbed my garden pitchfork there and just kind of gently raked this mulch up here. And we just got some loose mulch, and we mulched on top. So that's where we're at right now. We'll see if this experiment actually does anything. Hopefully it will. I think we got some really good soil mixture, and maybe the air pruning will work like this, but we'll find out. And again, I'm going to put two plants of I'm going to keep 2 plants in each bag. So we'll see how well that works. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. We'll find out though. All right, y'all. If y'all like this idea, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs up. Comment, like, rate, subscribe. Sure I'll have a lot of comments on this one. Maybe. But anyway, you think it's a good idea, let me know. If you think it's a garbage idea, hey, let me know. All right, y'all. Till next time. Peace.